We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Buffalo Bisons and the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Railriders. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Masahiro Tanaka gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Davis. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a swing and a miss for strike one, as that's how this new season of baseball will get underway.
First pitch, 7:07.
The 0-1 delivery. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Fouled off. Here's another 0-2. Slow roller down the third baseline. Andujar fields it cleanly, and he's retired here, 1 away.
Batting second, the shortstop, Ruben Tejada.
Digging in, Ruben Tejada. First pitch coming, here it is.
Count 1-0.
The mercury has dipped under 50, 49 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-0. Popped up. Ionetta has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 44.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Only 1 strike away from throwing a very strong first inning to begin the ball game. He looks sharp.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. 2 out, nobody on. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard, he's digging for second, and now it'll rattle up against the wall, and he is into second with a 2-out double.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
That'll bring up Billy McKinney as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
The 1-0. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2 out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched on it right there.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on MLB Network. Nate Pearson is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
Standing in, Tyler Wade. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now here it comes. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking here.
And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone. Anthony Volpe waits on deck. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Anthony Volpe. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now a pitch on the way. In there, and it's 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Now the pitch. 1-2 now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up McKinney, and that one is gone! A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
At the plate now, Aaron Hicks. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. We'll head to the top of the second. It's an early 1-0 lead. Brandon Drury will bat next, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Brandon Drury.
Now the pitch.
Yeah. That's a ball. 1-1. Hey!
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Forrest Wall.
Into the box now, Forrest Wall, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch.
Hey!
One out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Caleb Joseph. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The 1-0 home. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's 0 for 9. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. The 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Now in the box, Clint Frazier, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. First pitch on its way. hit sharply on the ground. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So now to the plate, Mike Tauchman, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Frazier on at first, nobody out. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Looked like the changeup slipped out that time, and it misses well above the zone. Brandon Wagner waits on deck. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Standing in now, Brandon Wagner, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. McKinney's there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting it, the catcher, Rick Iannetta.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and standing in now the catcher Chris Iannetta. Has a look, now the pitch. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Two out with the man at first. Squared that one up just a little late. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jason Dominguez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here's the first pitch to him. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves. Only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
Ready with the 1-2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Santiago Espinal, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Santiago.
First pitch coming, here it is. Popped him up. And there's the first out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Vinny Capra. Now here it comes.
Aye.
High and deep to right center. Hicks is after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, number 49.
Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Davis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
The windup and the 0-1.
Aye.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Fouled away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Digging in, Tyler Wade. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Tyler Wade.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. On the barehanded attempt, gets by him here, and that ought to go as a bunt single.
Now batting, the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
At the plate, Anthony Volpe, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down.
Now batting, third baseman,
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
So a runner at first with one out now, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's too high.
Runner goes. He swings and misses. Throw down. It skips in, and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Now the 1-1 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0.
2-0.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
2-0 count, the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Clint Frazier. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Now a hard liner, but foul. Oh, and 2, here it comes.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Stepping in now, Mike Tauchman. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. McKinney's there for it, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 2 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 3 innings complete. Scranton leads it 2-0. Now at the plate, Ruben Tejada as we begin the top of the 4th.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. And they get him off balance there as he reaches for that one but can't find it. It's 2-1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, number 44.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. First delivery to him on the way. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
In now, Billy McKinney.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0. Two out, nobody on. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
Left side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
Striding in once again, Brandon Drury. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on no hits. 1 error and a runner left stranded. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Scranton leads it 2-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Digging in, Brandon Wagner. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he'll just waste one there. 1-2. Lifted into center field. Center fielder on the run. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Chris Iannetta.
At the plate, Chris Iannetta, and maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. Up top, it's 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
And the pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Into the box now, Jason Dominguez, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch. Oh, and he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Dominguez has what you'd call elite speed. His legs are a big part of his game on both sides of the scorecard.
This is one tool, Matty, I know nothing about. I used to get to first base, hand my batting gloves to the first base coach, give daps to the first baseman and be like, yo, what's up? This guy gets on first base and he's thinking about second and third.
1 out and a runner on second base. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one but can't find it. It's 2-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
And he comes back with a pitch right down the middle for strike 2.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. Anthony Volpe would be next. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Way to get dirty. He's up with it. The throw. He is out. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stoppage short. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Settling in now, Forrest Wall. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Ionetta is there. 1 out.
Now batting, catcher, Caleb Joseph.
So digging in now, Caleb Joseph looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now here's the pitch. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Joseph now.
2 strikes.
Now a foul tip here, but it's held onto by Ionetta to preserve the strikeout. Nicely done. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Santiago Espinal. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He popped out in his first trip. Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. Last half of the 5th coming up. Scranton leads it 2-0. Ready once again, Anthony Volpe. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. Nothing in one. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Softly hit here to the left side. And this will be no problem over at third. And there's the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
So one away here with the bases empty. And striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
One out, nobody on. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Right fielder coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
To the plate now, Aaron Hicks. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fouled off. The 0-2 delivery.
I got to count. One.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here comes the 1-2 to Hicks.
Nope.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Tejada for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Next will be the designated hitter, Vinny Capra. Will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 0-2. Oh, too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Fouled away. The next 3-2. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Digging in once again, Jonathan Davis. He went down on strikes last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
At the plate, Ruben Tejada, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Taken. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
The 2-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. He spoils another one, and will do it again. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking. Strike 3.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Into the box, Rowdy Tellez. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Ready for another shot now. Clint Frazier is working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Now time called here as here comes the skipper from the third base dugout. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Jackson McClellan is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night. At the plate now, Mike Tauchman, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Brandon Wagner, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. And it's fouled away. And the 2-1. Hard hit ball to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Runners are at the corners with one man out. And there's ball two now. McClellan, a California-born ball player. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter. The 2-1 home. And this is on the ground is short. Could be two. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Now batting, Billy McKinney. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now the pitch. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Stepping in, Brandon Drury. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chopped toward the second baseman. He's right there, and very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Forrest Wall.
Into the box, Forrest Wall. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Scranton leads it 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So striding in, Jason Dominguez. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
The 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2 pitch. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Standing in now, Tyler Wade. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the 1-0. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there at short. And that becomes the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Ready for another chance? Anthony Volpe. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch. A ball and no strikes.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. From the belt, the pitch. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel.
Here's Miguel Andujar now, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This one skied out toward right. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So striding forward now, Caleb Joseph. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Andujar's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, second baseman, Santiago Espinal.
Into the box now, Santiago Espinal. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike one.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand. So they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
To the plate now, Vinny Capra. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Down the left field line and deep, and that's going to land foul. Chopped on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. He's through 8 with the shutout intact. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Scranton leads it 2-0. Jake Petrichka is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 58, Jake Petrichka.
Now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball in. Nope, inside. Ball.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Here's the pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, ball 3 there, and you know the Sox would love to start an inning. Hey, a leadoff walk would be a great thing right now.
A 3-0. Taken strike 1 on the inside corner.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
The 3-1. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Now batting, the right fielder, Clint.
Standing in, Clint Frazier. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here it comes.
1-0.
Now the 1-0.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 2-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. McKinney's there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Mike Tuckman.
Now at the plate, Mike Tuckman. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
From the stretch.
Count 1-0.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Wall is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now back, first baseman, Brandon Wagner.
Stepping up now, Brandon Wagner. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
At the ball.
Runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over, and the runner back. One and one to count. Bounce to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9th inning coming up. Scranton leads it 2-0. Now at the plate, Jonathan Davis. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. Here's the first pitch to him.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And he fouls this one off. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1.
Well, he's throwing a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Can't find his own there, and it's 3-1.
He's certainly well aware the bullpen is armed and ready, but he doesn't want to give this one away. He wants that shutout. He cannot lose this guy right here.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Here comes the manager out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Jonathan Holder comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
For the Railriders, number 56, Jonathan Holder.
At the plate, Ruben Tejada. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point, and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Riding in, Rowdy Tellez. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
1 ball, no strikes the count. None out, runners at first and second. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
1-1. 1-2 now. Pops it up. And that's going to fall. A base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Billy McKinney. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
He's set and the pitch. Holder is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Count, the pitch. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And he has come through big time, as this ought to tie the ball game and maybe even get him a lead. And the tying run is going to score from second, and we are right back to where we started.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Into the box now, Brandon Drury, as he'll take a look at his strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. First and second here with nobody out. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
Now batting.
At the plate, Forrest Wall. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Runners are at first and second with one away. On the ground to first. Can this be two? One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd, as now their ninth inning lead has evaporated. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9, and we are tied 2-2. Now at the plate, Chris Iannetta. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch on its way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the 0-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Davis is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Dominguez.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jason Dominguez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is pulled into right. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And he's going to get there. And there's your winning run at third now with only 1 away.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring it home.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tyler Wade. And he might very well get 4 wide ones here to try to set up a double play ball that could still get him out of here tied. Here's the first pitch.
At the ball.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Where with the runner in scoring position. The sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Ro?
Yeah, right here you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Always great when a game really comes down to the 9th inning like it did here. They had a chance to walk it off and send their fans home happy, and that's exactly what they did. Lots of smiles around here right now.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really stood out to me in this one, guys. Absolutely electric stuff on the mound, and he racked up 10 strikeouts because of it. Solid performance as he leads his guys to victory.
Three to 2, the finish in tonight's game. The Scranton Wilkes-Barre Railriders came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Jonathan Holder claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
For the Railriders, 3 runs on 10 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. For the Bisons, 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.